Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, it's your boy, Mr. Las Vegas, man, and we at it again, right? So, today, man, we gonna talk about the game, man. I ain't really bullshit with you. We gonna talk about the game because it's being misunderstood. It's being misguided, and misled. Now, man, you got a lot of. I'll be looking at a lot of different podcasts. I'll be looking at a lot of different blogs. I'll be looking at a lot of shit on YouTube and on TV and different things of that nature. And they not representing the game right. And one thing about me, man, I hate to see motherfuckers representing the game, but they ain't no game. And that goes for males and females, right? And I hate seeing motherfuckers talk about the game and they not talking about the game, right? It really kills me to see this. Every time I see it, man, it kills me, right? So, this live is titled Pimpin 101 for a reason, man. A lot of this shit gonna go over y'all head. A lot of this shit y'all not gonna understand. Some of the shit y'all is gonna understand. But hopefully after releasing this video, you get a real clear understanding of the game, right? So I predicate myself to be like really on the high end of things when it comes to the game, you know. And I say that to say this because I'm very experienced in dealing with women and dealing with females when it comes to the game, you know. And the main thing, man, when you be okay, I'm not gonna cut nothing. I'm not gonna cut nothing, and I'm not gonna have no shortcuts to it because I was finna make a shortcut right there. So I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna go from A to Z, right? So the main thing you learn when you get into the game, the first most important thing that you learn, right, is dressing, right? Now the reason you learn about dressing and how to dress is because how you dress sets the tone of what type of female or what type of situation you're gonna get into right from the jump, right? Because the way you dress is important because it attracts a certain caliber of person, it attracts a certain caliber of people, and it attracts people that you normally wouldn't attract in different genres of the game. You know what I'm saying? So your dressing has to be number one. I don't give a fuck if you 18, 19, 20, 21 and up. Your dressing is the first thing, right? That you gotta have all the way up to par, right? The second thing is your hygiene. Your hygiene gotta be up to standards. It's gotta be a top 10. Your dressing gotta be a top 10. Your bathing gotta be a top 10. And the last but not least is grooming, right? Your grooming has to be up to par when you're moving around in the game. Those is three very, very, very important things. What we call in the game dress, shaving, and bathing, right? Now, once you got those three mastered, right, then comes mental warfare, right? Now, a lot of you motherfuckers in the game don't even got the first step out the way first, right? It's a fourth step, but the fourth step is kind of self-explanatory. And the fourth step is tools, right? So tools is very important. So you go dress, shaving, and bathing, and then you add tools. Now, tools meaning cars, you know what I'm saying, houses, you know, jewelry, connections, you know what I'm saying. That's very important because a motherfucker that want to fuck with you and really getting some money, you have to have all four of them rolling, or you're never going to get that motherfucker that's $1 million motherfucker. You're never going to get that woman that's up here if you don't got all four of these. Now you can have three of these, but to have the top of the line, baddest of the baddest, you gotta have all four. Now, what I'm seeing today, especially in Las Vegas, what I'm seeing today, not only do niggas don't got all four of these, right? Not only do niggas don't got all three of these, some of y'all got two of these out of the four, out of the three. Some of y'all got one of these out of the three. And this is why I'm talking about the game today. Man, listen here. I'm watching a whole bunch of motherfuckers in the game. They're wearing tennis shoes, they're wearing jeans every day, they wearing white beaters, they wearing t-shirts, you know what I'm saying? They look like the everyday dope dealer. They look like the everyday drug dealer. That's what I'm looking at, right? I don't see no game. And it's a shame, man, because I could tell they ain't been taught. They ain't been brought up under the cloth. They ain't been brought up under the code. And what makes it even worse, women are choosing these guys that's dressed like this. Women are choosing these guys that don't have all their tools. So-called hoes are putting money in these guys' hands that don't have those tools. And that just makes the game even worse, right? Now, the game is about thinking with your big head, man, not your little head. And a lot of y'all thinking with your big head. That's how the term boyfriend, pimping, and all that come to play. Because a lot of y'all is taking shortcuts and playing with your little head over your big head. And what I mean is y'all going sexual, y'all going physical instead of mental, right? So you already done fucked up right from the jump. This game is mental and mental only, right? Physical never comes to play. And if it does come to play, a person would have to pay you so much money for it to come to play. It would be right at that time. And the reason why the physical never is first and it never comes to play, because if you some game and she's supposed to be a hoe, a 304, anything of that nature, she should never have those boyfriend ties to you. You are strictly there to manage her money. You are strictly there to manage her life. You are strictly there to lead her in the right direction. You are strictly there to give her instructions. You are not there to cuddle with her, to Netflix and chill, to hold her hand, to put babies in her. You know what I'm saying? To let everybody know she's with you. You are not in the game for that. That is square shit. That is boyfriend and girlfriend shit. That is not pimping hoe shit. Now we're in 2024. So the game is, it has to be autopilot. We talking about for those that want to be here, because I'm up here, right? We talking about for those that want to be up here. The game is autopilot, right? So any female that you mess with in the game, it has to be in an autopilot situation, meaning, to be honest, we never have to see each other face to face. For what? For what? That's what they make FaceTime for on your phone. That's what they got webcams for. I'm strictly here to give you instructions, lead you in the right way, lead you in the right way, give you the game, show you how to manage your money, and set you up for success. You don't need to see me face to face. I can FaceTime you and give you the game and show you how to do everything A to Z. There's no need to be face to face. There's no need for you to be around me every day, 7 days a week, 365. There's no need for you to be laying in the bed with me every day, 365, right? There's no need for you to be in the car with me every day, 365, 7 days a week. There's no need for it. And I'm going to tell you why. If my job is to manage your life, and if my job is to put you on the right path, right? And if my job is to manage that bag, where all the square shit come from? Where all the being around me every day come from? No, my job is to give you instructions on what to do with the money, where to put the money in, how to send the money, how to flip the money. That's my job. My job is to give you the proper instructions. You follow those instructions, and we win. And at the end of the day, when you win, we know what to do with the money. You dig what I'm saying? That's my job. Now, 90% of y'all ain't doing that. Maybe 99% of y'all ain't doing that. That's why I can't call y'all no game. That's why I can't call y'all no game. Because you gotta believe this. If I meet a bitch and she ain't mobile and she in the game, the first thing I'm on is getting her to that bag as soon as possible. And I'm gonna get her to the bag in a major way so she's mobile as soon as possible, right? Because I'm not gonna be Ubering and lifting you everywhere for years and all that shit, 6 months, 7 months. That's a lot of money that we wasted for nothing. So my job when I meet a motherfucker that's carless, right, is I need to get you mobile as soon as possible, and you need to have your own place as soon as possible. If you don't already have that, right? It's a blessing when you knock somebody and they got their own spot, their own car, and they want to be in the game. That's a blessing because you ain't got to be around it. You feel me? When you knock a motherfucker that ain't got nothing going, you got to kind of be a little hands on until they get in position to where you don't have to be hands on. So when you got a motherfucker that don't got nothing, the number one thing you gotta do is get her in position to get away from you immediately. That's the number one thing you have to do. Get her in position so she gets far away from you, so you can turn her loose. What we call it in the game, right? My job is to get you in position so I can turn you loose. So I can. Well, yeah. Next week you going to Hawaii. Here go the money, go to Hawaii, stay over here, boo, 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 boo. If she don't know how to play it, you might have to take her out there, drive around the rental car, point out little areas where she could play, show her where it be jumping there, boom, 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 boom. You get on the plane, have some game, go back home, leave her out there for a week, 2, 3, a month, however you play it. She ain't been to Guam, you got to go out there, fly to Guam, show her how to play Guam. The next morning, you on your way out. You should never be around your bride when she getting that some money. You should never be around your bride when she taking care of business. She always needs to be by herself. Because if you're around her 7 days a week, everywhere she go, right? Any little thing she do you don't like, you're gonna nitpick at that. You're gonna try to correct that. So what you're doing is you're irritating the hoe and you're stopping the hoe from getting some money. You're stopping the hoe from breaking wide. She can't break wide because every little mistake she make, you got something to say. You get what I'm saying? So she can't break wide, and she won't break wide. Eventually, you'll run her off by being around her so much. But the nigga that give her the game and he leaves and lets her play it, and do her thing. And she like, okay, she calling. Okay, I checked in a band. I checked in 2 bands. I checked in 3 bands. Da 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 da. Okay, cool. That's the motherfucker that's gonna win. That's the motherfucker that's gonna prosper with the hoe. That's the motherfucker that's gonna go far with the hoe. You know what I'm saying? And for the record, I am retired. So, everything that I'm giving y'all, this is the game that I played all my life, you know. And now that I'm retired in the game, it's only right to give it to you right, so you know the ins and outs of the game, right? If you're gonna play it right, because a lot of y'all playing it wrong. So the game is about autopilot, right? So now that you got her mobile and she's in her own place, from there is what we call super stacking, because you got bills and she got bills. So every day is a super stack. We stacking, 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 flipping, stacking, stacking, flipping. So the motive, very soon and very, very fast, you want to get a motherfucker mobile. So let's just say you knock some game today, right? In your head, you got to be looking to get her mobile within a week and a half to a month at the most, right? Because once you get her mobile a week and a half to a month at most, now let the games begin. Let the game begin all the way, because now you don't never have to be around her. You can communicate through phone or FaceTime, even if you're in the same state. You ain't got to be around her. My job is to give you instructions, show you what to do, where to go, and send you. You can properly do all that without seeing her face to face. You niggas that want to see the broad face to face every day, 365, 7 days a week, you want some boyfriend, girlfriend shit. This your girl, you really in love with her. You want to have physical contact, what we call it in the penitentiary. The niggas that want physical contact with their woman every day and they want to be seen with them hoes every day, them the niggas that have ulterior motives, and they really ain't no game. Because I don't want to see you every day. I'll be happy with seeing you once a year, twice a year. All I need to do is give you instructions and show you what to do and where to do it and how to do it. And we can tap in on the phone every day, all day long. We can tap in on live every day, all day long. But physically tapping in every day, nah, that ain't no pimping, man. Not only that, you setting yourself up for failure. You setting yourself up to get locked up. You setting yourself up to get cases by doing that. Since when do a motherfucker want to be seen with his hoe every day, 7 days a week? This ain't, man, listen, y'all need to pay attention to what Pippin Kid said, man. Y'all need to pay attention to the game. Y'all need to pay attention to the bishop. Nowadays, there's so many cameras, so many places that, you setting yourself up for failure to catch a case. So you don't. She needs to be turned loose on the game. She needs to be turned loose to break anybody and everybody 7 days a week, 365. And the only way she gonna be able to do that properly, you stay away from her and communicate via FaceTime, via phone. This is the most powerful motherfucker in the world right here. That's all you need to do. She need to tap in, FaceTime. That's all you need to do. She need to tap in. That's all you need to do. You don't need to be face to face with her for work. It's not a fashion show, bro. Every person that's in the city that you in don't need to know that you're her folks. They don't need to know that she's your hoe. Hey, this shit is a secret. What happened to it being a secret? It's a secret, man. And what you guys is doing is not secretive. Everybody can see it. Kids can see it. Families can see it. Parents can see it. Also, this the dude she fucking with. It and taking pictures with them. Where they do that at? That's the case, bro. This shit ain't legal. Yeah, I don't need no pictures with you. For what? For what? Yeah, you can have a picture of her. She can have a picture of you, but you don't need to be in pictures with her. She's in the game. You're not her boyfriend. You're 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 basically. It's just like this, man. It's like having an attorney, right? And you paying the attorney to take care of business to get you out of a jam, right? It's on the same. It's along the same lines. It's along the same lines. You paying me to get you out of a jam and to put you up here in the game. You don't need to see your attorney every day, 7 days a week. If you paying them every month, why you need to see the hoe every day, 7 days a week? And she paying you. So, especially now this new generation, when it comes to hoes, they it's a fashion trend with them. It's a trend. It's a fashion thing. It ain't really no real pimping and hoeing going on because it's just for a motherfucker to use as clout. Oh yeah, I got hoes. I'm sending hoes on. Whoa, 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 whoa. All my hoes stay with me. Hey, my nigga, when you talking to a nigga like me, I'm really some game. When you talking to a nigga like me, I'm looking at you with in the inside. I'm disgusted. Oh, you stay with all your hoes? All your hoes? You sleep in the bed with all your hoes? What type of game are you? You dig what I'm saying? What type of game are you? So when the police come hit that motherfucker, all the hoes will be in the house with you. You asked them to go to the penitentiary. You asked them to go to the feds, man. Like, this shit is chess, not checkers, man. Everybody thinking with their little head, man. Ain't nobody thinking with their big head. We in space, man. This shit intergalactical, man. You supposed to move with the times. When you come outside, man, look around. Look around. Look what's going on, man. You don't see all these cameras on buildings and shit, man. You don't see all this shit that's going on. You don't see all these niggas getting cases. Look around, man. Sometimes, man, you just gotta. Some shit gotta be self-explanatory. And if it ain't self-explanatory, man, you need to sit down, man. Grab your job. Take care of your kids. Be at the house. You know, because the motherfuckers that's playing the game now, man, they separating themselves like they supposed to. They supposed to separate themselves. You can't be connected to that shit, man. You can't be connected to that shit like that, man. Listen, I am a counselor, right? I am a counselor. I professionally counsel for a living. My job is to help you get out of your problems. My job is to help you mentally and keep you mentally focused. I am a professional counselor. I am not a PIMP. I am a professional counselor. My job is to get you out of your head on the negative shit and give you some game to get you on some positive shit to where you can grow and do the things you want to do. She might want to be a nurse. She might want to be a doctor. She might want to be this. She might want to have her own salon, her own nail salon, her own hair salon. She might want to sell cars. She might want to have a trucking company. And if that's what she wants, my job is to get you there and get your bag together so you can do that. That's it. That's all. My job is not to be your boyfriend. My job is not to be your fuck buddy. My job is not to hold your hand. My job is not to go to the movies with you. My job is not to go to dinner dates. If you want to go to a dinner date, you go to a dinner date with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Not your counselor. My job is to be your counselor. My job is to counsel. You know what I'm saying? When I meet you, you get a free consultation. We have a good conversation. We talk. We have a little drinks. You see what type of program I have, and you get to be say yay or no. Simple as that. When you say yeah, my job is to put you in position so you can eat, so you can be on the level that you want to be, and get your money coming in, get you rolling. You know what I'm saying? Set you up with photographers, set you up with videographers, get your Instagram up, get your YouTube up if you got that, get your Snap up. You know what I'm saying? Show you how to navigate that. And while I'm showing you how to navigate all that, and I'm showing you how to do all that, we never in person. We don't gotta be in person, sweetheart. We don't gotta be in person. If you want a boyfriend, get you a boyfriend. I'm not him, right? If you want some game, I'm some game. You know, if you want counseling, I'm a counselor. You know, you want a fuck buddy. There's plenty of dudes out here that could be your fuck buddy, right? And they're gonna have fun and they're gonna love to have sex with you and all that. But I'm not him. I'm not him. Uh, this needs to be clearly understood so that you do. I hope a lot of y'all watch this and take heed to this, man, because it's being misinterpreted and it's being misrepresented on the all high, especially now it's 2024, man. Uh, y'all got to do better, right? Now, when it comes to y'all putting y'all hands on females and different things of that nature, that's a no go. This game is mental, not physical. If you gotta put your hands on her, you don't need her. If I gotta put my hands on her, I don't want her. And that comes from you being around her all the time. And then at the end of the day, we got a rule. If you put your hands on her, you can't think. Anytime a man put his hands on a woman, he ran out of game. And if you run out of game, you ain't got no game. And if you ain't got no game, you ain't no game, bro. You ain't no game. I don't care how y'all feel about what I'm saying, but the truth hurts, bro. The truth hurts. And I know a lot of y'all thinking like, man, this bitch ass nigga out of line. No, the truth hurts. You know, when you put your hands on a woman, you ran out of game. And if you ran out of game, I'm gonna say it again. When you put your hands on a woman, you ran out of game. And if you ran out of game, you ain't no game, bro. You ain't no game. You can't think. You forgot how to think. So when a nigga can't think, what's the first thing he resort to? Violence. That's why they got all these laws out here. That's why they giving all these cases and different things of that nature, because they run out of game. So, and now y'all got these people thinking, oh, these dudes is brutal. You know, all these stupid niggas out here doing stupid shit to these women and all that shit, man. Where y'all learn that and where y'all get that from? You know, it never supposed to get to that. Never. Never in a million years. And it never will be if you watch this and you understand what you're supposed to be doing and how you're supposed to be doing it. You're supposed to be managing and counseling, not managing, counseling, and fucking. No, no. And why would you want to? Why would you want to? You know? Why would you want to? Now, it's cool for y'all, you know, when y'all get a certain amount of money and different things like that should to have y'all some fun, you know. But you gotta get to business. And for that to happen, she gotta give you so much money for that to happen. It don't make no sense. Because if She knows she got to give you some money, a certain amount of money for it to be physical. Then she'll be programmed to do that. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, when you meet a real bona fide piece of game, she'll tell you, "No, no, I ain't got time for that. Let's get to this bag." You know what I'm saying? It's about this bag. I'm cool on all that. I tell them all the time, "Hey, yeah, get you a fuck buddy. You need somebody to fuck up, get you a fuck buddy. I'm not here for that. I'm here to lead you and show you, and let's get this money. You know, you win, I win. All the other stuff, whatever you trying to give me, give mine to the trick. Yeah, sell my half. Whatever you want to give me, sell it. I don't. Yeah, I'd rather you sell it. Yeah, yeah. Don't give it. I don't want it. I don't want it for free because you twisting the broad brain up by saying, "Oh, break them," or when you come to me, give it to me for free. Hold on. Let me say it again. I'm gonna pick the cup up for this. You messing her head up when you telling her break them, or when she come to you, she gotta give you head for free. She gotta give you sex for free. What part of the game is that? Don't send her mixed signals. You fucking up. Why are you sending her mixed signals, man? If you telling her to break somebody, and you tell her every person you can break her. Any person in public, break her. If you telling your woman to do that, why would you tell her to do that? And then when she come to you, she can't break you. You fucking with her head. You're mentally toying with her head. So you're saying one thing, but then you, as a person, is doing another. If you teaching her to break a motherfucker, then it's got to be that way or no way. If you gon' fuck around with her, you might as well pull some money out your pocket and give it to her. And the reason why is because if you don't, then you playing with her brain. You miss terminology. You telling her to break motherfuckers to get money. But then when she get around you, everything that she does in her profession, you want for free. So you said break everybody else, but me, I'm exempt. That's why you shouldn't be with your hoe. That's why you shouldn't be fucking on it. That's why you shouldn't be on no boyfriend, girlfriend shit. Because this is a hoe, man. She sells vagina for a living. For a living. It's for sale to the highest bidder. So why would you want to go in that? And why would you want to tamper with that? It does not make no sense at all. At all. Right. Now, I'm going to address the 304s, or so-called 304s, right? So you're a 304. You giving your money to somebody that's not stable, that's staying in weeklies, that's going from hotel to hotel. Y'all don't have a home. Y'all riding around in rental cars. Or y'all have one car, but y'all don't have a home. Y'all not stable. We talking to the 304s. Why would you give your money to somebody that's not stable and then get mad when they fuck off the money? Hey, bitch, he's not stable for a reason. You knew that before you gave him the money. You got eyes you can see when you chose him, where he was staying at. You got eyes you can see when you chose him, what type of car he was riding, or if he had a car or didn't have a car. You knew that when you chose him, he rode around in rental cars. So when you chose to give him your money, you knew exactly what you was doing. So don't get mad when you give him the money and he fuck it off. Oh no, don't get mad because he fucked it off. What you mad for? You knew what you were signing up for when you gave him the money. You seen what he had going on. Because if you didn't want that, when you seen him or you seen the way he was moving, you wouldn't have put no money in his hand. So I don't want to hear all y'all so-called 304s crying on the internet and saying this and saying that about your folks. This and this nigga suck, he ain't got no money, he a bum. Well, if he's a bum, you're a bum. Cause you with him. If he suck, you suck. Cause you with him. Plain and simple. It's not, this shit is not hard. This shit is not math, man. It's not hard at all. So the things I'm saying with y'all is just totally backwards. I thought that a real 304 gonna pay a motherfucker that got their shit together. Gonna pay a motherfucker that got his ducks in a row. Gonna pay a motherfucker that's dressed, shaving, and bathing, and got the tools. I thought, if you notice, that's the folk on the end of it. But we'll talk later about that. I don't want the game to go over y'all head. But I thought in the game, that's who y'all was paying. The niggas that had their shit together and the niggas that had their game. But nowadays, if a motherfucker ain't with you 7 days a week, 365, you ain't paying it. Y'all ain't looking for no game. Y'all looking for boyfriends. Y'all looking for baby daddies. So they let me know y'all come off the porch fucked up already. And you playing in a game you know nothing about. And you have no business being in a game that you know nothing about. That's on y'all. That's not on them. That's on y'all. Because that's what you chose. That's what you agreed to be with. That's what you agreed to fraternize with. A motherfucker that don't know what they doing. So I'm gonna do a pimpin' 101 part two. And we gonna go live with it. And we gonna keep rolling with it. But I don't want to give you too much and it overloads you to where you don't really understand. So I'm gonna give it to you bits and pieces and hope that y'all take heed to what I'm saying and y'all really get some game for what I'm saying. Hey, you see the channel? I need y'all to like, subscribe, hit that notification button. That way every time y'all alerted, when your boy Mr. Las Vegas drop. Mr. Las Vegas for the record. And I'm out. Have a good one.